Dust in the lungs, sky turned the wire. Canal lines humming like a barrier choir. Names on the map, but the map don't care. Water remembers what we don't repair. It said, keep your head down, don't ask why. Keep between the fences, let the seasons decide. But the ground kept shifting under our feet, and the river spoke in a language of heat. I saw it first where the ditch bends west, a shadow standing where the mud runs best. No wings in flight, no need to run. It carried the weight of a dying sun. You feel it in your ribs when the pressure turns, in a quiet before the water learns. There's a line in the earth we tried to own, but it cuts right back through flesh and bone. Avestruz of iron, won't look away. It's standing in the flood we made. All our names in rust and fire, all rebuilt on a buried wire. Avestruz of iron, hold the line. Every fault is a fault of mine. If the gates give out and the levees bend, it's the weight we carry to the end. They painted it once on a corrugated wall. Sun-bleached legend nobody could call. A bird that wouldn't bow, wouldn't break, wouldn't flee, just stood in the current and let it be. I laughed it off like a joke we tell when the heat gets high and the wells run hell. But the wind came hard and the sirens cried, and the ground split open like a lion's sigh. You hear it in the pipes when the pressure screams, in the midnight math of broken schemes. We drew the borders, we wrote the plan, but the flood don't answer to any man. Avestruz of iron, don't leap away. You're standing in the flood we made. All our names in the rust and fire, all we built on a buried wire. Avestruz of iron, hold the line. Every fault is a fault of mine. If the gates give out and the levees bend, either rate we carry to the end. I kept my head down, I played it safe, signed every line that I couldn't face. Said it's not my call, it's not my place, while the water climbed and erased our trace. Now it's in my hands, in my breath, in my chest. Every quiet no I disguised as best. Every inch we took that we couldn't keep, now it wakes in the crown when we try to sleep. The line runs through you. You can bury the truth, but it's breaking into you. Every vow, every gate, every promise to make comes back in the night when the sky turns gray. Avestruz of iron, don't wink away. It's standing in the flood we made. All our names in the rust and fire, all we built on a buried wire. Avestruz of iron, I won't run, I'll stand where the two lines.